Hello, this is Wmpyr here to show you guys a self-defense technique. This is one that I feel that it's good to have in your muscle memory. So here is the training knife, okay? It could be in the reverse grip like this, or it could be in standard. That is up to you, but let me go ahead and start with reverse grip. I'm going to make a diagonal down, diagonal down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm making this slash down, okay, 1 and 2. So it's an X that I'm making. So from this X, when I go, because I'm holding it in my right hand, when I go out, right, so this is slash down, so this is diagonal. But the diagonal that goes from the left to the right, not this one, because this one's going from the right to the left. So after this one, I'm going to go this way, right? So when I go this way, which is out towards the shoulder side that has the knife, when I'm going this way, I can change that into a circle. So then I'm just making a circle rapidly right here. Okay, as you guys can see, a circle rapidly. And then from there I could come back down to figure 8. And when I go out right here, that's when I can, rather than going diagonal down, I'm just going to go ahead and take it around. Okay, so I'm going to go around, and when I come back up here, this is where I could actually, instead of going around, I could make it go diagonal down, and this takes me back to my X. Okay, boom, boom, and then from here, rather than doing this one, I'm going to go here, around, come up here, diagonal down, diagonal down. So I'm exaggerating the movements, okay, just to get this down into muscle memory. So now from here, diagonal, 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 and then around. Look, I can now go back upwards. So I'm making a diagonal going upwards. So diagonal up. So this is a sideways figure 8. But this time I'm going upwards instead of downwards. Upwards. And then of course when I come up here, I could chain that into the circle again. And this brings me back to the circle right here. And then I could change that into a downwards diagonal. Back to the circle. Next is I'm going upwards. It's going to be more compact because it's a knife, okay? Knife is a smaller movement. So that goes directly into something like this, okay? So this is just your keys, hold it like so, and you know, the bad guy has me by the neck and they're trying to choke me or something. Here to the face, I'm going diagonal, downwards, back to the circle. I could go up from the circle, back to the circle, diagonal down, back to the circle, diagonal up, back to the circle. So I'm doing the same thing, but with the keys to their face, all right, just to create that distance. If you have the stick also helps. It's probably easier to do because it exaggerates the movements. Diagonal, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and now here, instead of coming diagonal down, I'm ready to go to the right side, but rather than going diagonal down, this is where I make my circle, and then from here, when the circle goes to back to the left side, I can change it to a diagonal up, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then from here, coming back diagonal up, I can change this back to a circle, right? And then diagonal back down, boom, back to here, back to diagonal up, back to circle, back to diagonal, downwards, and then to circle, back to diagonal up, back to circle, from here diagonal down, okay? So with the stick, you can, you don't have to go that fast. I just want to show you guys that you're going to be using the momentum like that, And you really want that motion into your muscle memory. So, suddenly someone comes in, boom, and they're trying to choke you to death, then you take it out and you can go right away into this kind of pattern. And you don't have to think, okay? Definitely, I recommend practice with the right hand, also practice with the left hand. And that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.